I believe I told y'all once before that I enjoy making my videos. I have been away from making YouTube videos for a while, like how I was just consistent every day because I'm back in the States right now and I had to take a break and get everything together. But God knows that no matter what I go through, I'm going to grow through it, and that it can be used to help someone else because I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to feel that urge of like, wait, no matter, I can be down. I can be all the way down, about ready to give up. And I will still get that urge to turn on the camera and talk about it because somebody needs to hear it. Regardless of the other negative thoughts, or regardless of what negativity could come because I'm choosing to speak about a certain subject, or I'm choosing to speak while I'm hurting when somebody else might not understand that hurt, or when somebody else, they're highly opinionated about what I'm feeling. Regardless of all that, I will still speak on it because I'm not trying to reach those people. It's just that I be wanting to reach that one person who may not be going through the exact situation, but who can use my story and be touched by it and be motivated, or just spark something in you. So during this season right now, it's been really quiet. Okay, I did not know that somebody could be so sad and depressed for so long. Since I've been back in the States, it's going to be a little over a year, right? I have been really sad every day. But I do have my daughter, and I do have her back with me, and that's what I came back for, is my little one. And a lot of things happened, that it was like a fight to have her back, but I have her with me, and that makes me truly happy. And all I care about is her having everything that she needs and her being happy. That's all that matters. So I do get that happiness from her. I do. It does make me happy. So I don't want to, cut that out. But as far as true happiness and where I'm at and where I want to be and how I desire to live and opportunities and things like that, this is not it for me. A long time ago, many years ago, stopped liking the United States. Um, I can say the H word. It's just such a harsh word, but I just don't have no love for the United States. I really don't. I have never felt loved by the United States. I have never felt accepted. I've never felt like this was my home. And it may sound so crazy to you. No, I'm not Mexican. None of my family is from Mexico. But I've always had a love for Mexico since I was a child. Tijuana is like, I can totally be a part of the commercial that sings Tijuana makes me happy. I love that place. And when I had to leave, which I do have that video, oh my God, I cried. I was crying way before it was time for me to go, when I was already making plans and I had to come back. I had to come back. Like I said, I had to come back for my daughter. It was getting really late. I was there by myself, but I needed that time there so I can learn different things and prepare for some of the future things, and just gotta have you where you need to be in at the right time. It'd be all a learning lesson, or it's a reason for everything, and it's still a reason too for me being here right now in the States and going and growing through what I'm going through right now. And I have been writing every day. I have been journaling every day. And even though I haven't been able to make my videos, because I'm not really in the exact place and able to do that like I want to, I don't have that freedom right now. But I've been writing, and I've still been like, I'm making videos without actually putting them on camera because I have it in words and journaling. Like, it's so many videos that I'm planning on putting together when the time is right, based on what I've been growing through. I don't want to say just going through, but I'm being growing through it. Some of the most deepest pain, growing through it and standing even though it hurts. Being looked upon in a certain way and it ain't even like that. But growing through it. I hate it. Like, everybody who knows like me about like my YouTube and everything, like I love being on camera. I love everything about camera. I love making videos, and I had to step back away from it. And even just that hurts, because it's what brings me joy. What brings me excitement. Getting out there and sometimes just going live, making my videos, just talking to you all, connecting with you all. And when you have to, some of you may have had a dream, or maybe it's for you, it might be something different, going to school and you had to give it up for a while and go back to it later. You know how that feels, like to have to give it up for a while. But I had to, and for some time, so I've been getting a lot of information. I've been getting a lot of like downloads and things that's helping me towards the my better, that will better my future over there when I go back. I do plan on going back. I haven't been talking about it a lot to a lot of people. I do not care about other people's opinion of what I should do and where I should be, so I usually don't talk about it because I never ask for your opinion. People be like, well, you should do this and try this. I do not like it here. Nothing ever works out for me here. Nothing has ever worked out for me here. I do not like it here. I feel like they are dream stealers here. I'm not into the same thing that people are into here. I don't care about partying, going out, none of that stuff. I have no desire to even go to the store over here. Like, I pretty much stay inside all the time. I have no desire to do anything. I just go, I'll go out, ride a bike, I do things with my little one, my daughters, or something like that. Other than that, I don't like it. I feel like it's dull in color. It's literally like 4 colors out here where I'm at. Nature, there is no nature. Every tree has been touched and planted. A man planted that. There is nothing that is just naturally there, a natural source of plants or trees. And I am a free bird. I am really like someone who is really all about nature, and I don't have that. I really been feeling like a bird in a cage. Like, every day I'm just dying here. And I noticed when I was away from here for 2 years, and from that 2021, I noticed everything that happened after C-19, y'all. All the changes, all the prices of how everything went up, from eggs to rent, and nobody's like able to buy homes and stuff during this time. Nobody's able to even rent a place unless you get a roommate, and just like all the different, I've seen that. It's like they don't want people to have anything here, and it's been like that. But just more and more, like, it's outrageous, the prices that you have to pay for simple things like food. And I also don't like here, I feel like they don't really give you enough opportunity to do the things that you love to do. I love to work with the elderly. I love to work with children. I love to work with animals. And I feel like here is, if you don't have certain things, or you just can't, like, you can't just start it off and do any of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I could if I was there in Mexico. But that's, that's another story for another time. I'll get into that more so later on. But yeah, I have no desire for anything but to just let every day pass until it's time for me to go. But at the same time, when you are not yet where you want to be, where God has placed on your heart that you will be, but in His timing, or when the universe, when it's time, when it has released you to be there, during the time that you're not there yet, is still very important. You are on a very important mission. And no matter how hard it is, no matter how much it hurt, no matter how others may look at you or how it appears to be in that moment, keep going. You will learn new things every day about yourself. I advise you to journal. And I've been journaling for my whole life. I've been journaling, and I still have some of my journals with me today from back as far as 2000. I wish I had something from the 90s. Those got damaged and stuff. But I might have something from 1990, from the 90s, but that would be in Mexico. I got about a stash of 30 books over there at a friend's in Mexico. I can't wait to get back to those. But what I've been doing right now, I advise you to journal. For me, I always had a problem with forgetting things. And I mean like dangerously forgetting things. Dangerously forgetting things that people said to me, things that were done to me. And I would go put myself back in that situation and it happened all over again. Like I would just totally forget. But now I don't forget. I write it down, and baby, I be writing down names in my book and everything. I'll be like, on this day, this happened, this time, that, everything in detail. But it's so good to journal and go back to it and be like, wow, you can see like different tactics the enemy uses against you. You just see, I seen so much when I go back and I read and I journal and I learn from some things. I tear up and be like, whoa, that was a lot, and I'm healed from that now. You get to see a lot of growth about yourself. You get to also, me going back and reading my journal made me understand why I am still here, right here in this moment, and what I'm supposed to be doing. Like it be connecting to this moment. You know what I'm saying? It gives me strength. It'd be like me reading a Bible or like some scriptures that I wrote for my future self. Like that's how strengthening. It'd be strengthening my own self. So I don't know who this message is for, but I feel like it is at least for one person that you're going to get something out of this message, because I am making this message in part of my deepest pain right now. I have literally been, I'm serious, I have been in pain, I have been in sorrow because I don't want to be here. Like it's been so bad. I had a dream, that was yesterday. I dreamed my mom, she was really sad, and I carry my mom's spirit with me all the time. She was really sad. She was like, I don't want to be here. She was like, I want to go to California and I want to be around. She wanted to be around like colors and nature. You know, you've been to parts of California too. You get your mountains and natural vineyards and all these different stuff like that. But yeah, I don't like the city. I can't stand the city. I don't like the mentality of people here. People don't speak. The heat is just outrageous. Not that it don't get hot out there, but it normally like it cools down too. Yeah, after the sun is gone, it starts to cool down. Here, that is not the thing. After it's 9-10 o'clock, it's still hot at night, and it's like hot. You cannot breathe. It's just tacky air. It's horrible. It's just everything about it is just, I hate to be on here just itching about it, but like that's what it is. So I've been trying to do different forms of meditation to keep me sane. Oh my God, shout out to my peoples throughout my life that I'll come in contact with. I used to have a ministry where I write back and forth to people. Huntsville, shout out to y'all. Pulaski unit. Everybody else that we used to write and connect with. I appreciate a lot of the stories that you shared with me. All throughout my life, I've had, like that, because my mom too, she had a ministry where she would go and minister to people in prison and jails, and I was always amazed by their mentality, them being somewhere like that, and some of them never getting out, or some of them being there. Like, who the hell wants to be there? Some of them being there for 10 years, maybe you got 10 years. Hell, I wouldn't even be able to stand. I don't even know how I would stand with just saying I have 2 years in there. But because of them and because of their stories, because of them talking to me and everything like that, like just being open and sharing with me how they do things in there. Some of them going to school, some of them learning, taking up some kind of trade, every day learning new words, reading books, discovering new skills about themselves. They didn't even know they can draw and that they can write poetry, and some of their handwriting was like freaking ancient, beautiful writing. I was like, what is they writing with? Like, I thought they was writing with them well, what George Washington used to write with or something like that. It was so beautiful, their penmanship. I'm like, wow. So all of that, y'all. So even your stories have been very, very inspirational to me. So a lot of times I use different things like that. So like when I'm in a situation, I'm somewhere where I don't want to be, I kind of like be like, okay, it's kind of like a prison. And I promise y'all, it's been like that for me. But I think about, what can I do during this time? What am I supposed to learn during this time? This is not happening to me. This is happening for me. This is some lessons that I can be learning. This time right now, I can be doing a lot with this time and preparing for the future things that I do want, for the future where I do want to be. You know what I'm saying? I could still practice and work on my dream and have a message for somebody who needs to hear this. So I appreciate you all. Sending much love to you all. Thank you, everybody, for listening to this message. Hit that like button if you haven't already, and please, you know what I'm saying, show some love in the comments. I want to keep this channel alive, although I only pop in and out from time to time. I don't mind ugly comments. I'm used to them. That's another thing. During this time, I have grown a lot. I used to be ready to just go off on everybody that would say something ugly or whatever like that. But I ain't with that no more. So I usually just I'll send love on the I'll still hit the love on you and move right along. So whatever it is, just I ask that you keep the channel alive, and until I get to when I get back to Mexico. But it's gonna be some time because I have to get a few things in order first. I can't just jump and go. When I was by myself, I would have been already, because I would jump and go like nothing. I'm talking about no plans, no nothing, 50 cents in a pocket, in a backpack, boo. But I got the little one now, and I can't make a move like that. So we're getting everything together. Again, yeah, I just don't be like talking about it too much or whatever, because like I said, when I make a decision, I've never been one who can talk me out. You can never talk me out my dreams. I don't care who you are. You better ask somebody about Andrea Maria. You can never ever talk me about my shit. So most of the time, I don't even want to hear it. So I don't even bring it up to certain people, because I already know, you know what I'm saying? People like to pass on things that didn't happen for them in their life. They like to be like, well, it didn't work out for me, and you shouldn't do the crime and the bitch. I'm not worried about no crime. I know what makes me happy, and it is not being in the United States. But this time around, and like I said again, remember I was telling you about my journaling? Y'all, I forgot a lot of stuff. I can't believe I should have been made plans to get out of here, but I kept forgetting what I was going through here and what it was bringing me through and like whatever. So yeah, but it's all good though. So I get to take this time and make sure that and I'm already making more connections. I've already had connections when I got there, and I mean like friendships, like relations with people, local people there, people who are from Mexico. I didn't move to Mexico to meet just only meet other Americans and gang up with Americans. I wanted to go out there to learn the culture, respect the culture of Mexico, to learn the language as much as I possibly can. I am not a fast learner when it comes to learning the language. I suck. But I would pull out the translator. I use my sign language, fake sign language. I took the time out. One thing about me is I do have the patience to communicate with someone when someone's trying to tell me something, or we're trying to get some points across or whatever like that. I love that, but I want to get back to my dreams. I don't have those opportunities here, and I know that God wants me to get back to that. I love helping people. I cannot wait to get to the orphanage. I don't want to be cutting hair out here. Can't pay me enough to do that. I did it for 28 years. I was like 16 or something when I had got my license to do hair. But the only way I want to do it on like, and there's an orphanage in Mexico, and that's where I want to, like, that's what makes me happy, is to get to that orphanage and cut their hair, to set up on the street right there and just be a blessing to the people that, you know, be on the street, and just give them a free haircut. That's the type of thing I want to do. You can't do that here. If I set up right now on the street, the police are going to pick me up. You can't do things, just the simple things that I enjoy doing, that I love doing. You can't do that here. It's stupid. I right now, like I said, I feel like a freaking bird in a cage, but it's cool because whatever sacrifices, whatever pain I gotta go through now, I know that God is going to give me double for my trouble. So I will go through it. I will grow through this. I will get through this, and you shall see me on the other side. This is my story. This is my journey, and I appreciate every single one of you witnessing this in history. It's going to be an amazing trip, and I'm gonna see you on the other side. Believe that. No matter what, I'm still standing. I'm still breathing. No matter what come against me, it will never take me out. I shall see. I will be everything that it is that I want to be before my body hit the grave. I shall watch me in this lifetime. I'm going to have it all that I want to have. Everything. And I'm not a materialistic person, so I'm not talking about that. You can chase the materials. I'm not into that. But a happy life and just being where I want to be and doing the things that I enjoy doing and being there for other people and helping other people who have needs, helping other people who have been through trouble and been through alcoholism and been through drug use, and helping women, single women, all those different gifts and different things that I want to do to be a blessing in people. I will be able to do that. That is the love that's in my heart that I want to be able to give, and I'm not able to do that here. When you do get into places here and you thinking you can do that, I mean, like, what, for some job for $10 an hour, and then you start feeling like shit. You know what I'm saying? When they somehow turn your gift into something that you don't even want to do it. That's not what I'm doing. I don't even want to do it for money. Like, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, let me go wipe my tears. I hope y'all can understand this video. Like I said, 2,000 of you may not understand this video, but if I reach just one person to hit that button, to hit that like button, just one person, I reached you today in some point of this message. Like I said, our stories may be different, but if I reached at least one person, then my job was done, because I promise it came from my heart. I didn't plan on making this video, but it's from my heart, okay? Love you much. Thank y'all. Bye. Black Butterfly Expat.